Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
The long-awaited control rework is coming, and it's coming sooner than you think. So let's slow down and let me catch you up to speed, because a lot just happened. So, to quickly prove it to y'all, Blox Fruits has just updated the in-game shop to say, in progress, for the control group. Look, check it out. It now says in progress, and it will be buyable again soon. But not just that, they've also just released Bulletin 18, and with it, we've gotten some important information. We've got a good amount of stuff to go over, so strap in and brace yourselves. Because I don't know if you can handle all the information that you're about to learn. So, starting off, yes, like I said, control rework is coming, and to prove that, if you go in game, check out the shop, boom, bada bing, says it right there. You can see that it says in progress. And this is huge, because nowadays, anytime Blox Fruits is close to releasing a brand new fruit rework, they put the fruit itself as in progress. It doesn't want anyone buying it, because they're gonna be reworking the fruit soon. And that's not the only hint. that we have that the fruit is actually soon, because most of the information lies from within the bulletin itself, where we'll be able to read more stories about it, along with other hints of other features that are on the way. So if we go to the Blox Fruits Twitter, we can see this new tweet. So if we go to the Blox Fruits Twitter, we will see a brand new tweet that just came out an hour ago at the time of me recording this. And here it says, red alert, explosion at the hot and cold islands under investigation. New blog out now. And it is Blox Fruits Bulletin 18. So if we take a look, snap. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Bulletin 18. Let's dive into it. So first things first, we have this image. Okay. We have a mystery man, as this PNG right here says. He's looking at some paper, and there's like some machine behind him. There's like a cloth blocking. I can't see what's really going on, but some mystery man. I don't know if this is like lore, if this is gonna be like the control fruit guy or something. I don't know what that may be. This guy is some master figure. Let's just start reading. Blox Bulletin. The summit disaster and the secrets that emerged from the rubble. So from the rubble, I'm assuming that's talking about the explosion that just happened. Let's see. Breaking news. Explosion erupts at hot and cold. Ooh, oh my god. There's some business going on based off this photo alone. A sudden blast rocked the hot and cold research facility earlier today, shaking the second sea and sending a plume of smoke across the horizon. The explosion erupted during the island's annual scientific summit, an event led by the head scientist Lucien. Who the hell's Lucien? Is this like a new person? Where scholars and investigators gather to showcase their most advanced breakthroughs. Outside the summit, protesters had gathered earlier in the day, demanding that researchers stop experimenting the fruit-based energy after years of unpredictable awakenings. Okay. So from the sounds of it, based on the lore, research facility, kind of like where scientists gather in one spot, kind of show off and flex their new machines and whatever they've been working on, their advanced breakthroughs. And there's all the protesters because they don't like these fruit awakenings for some reason. They demanded that researchers stop experimenting with fruit-based energy after unpredictable awakenings. Tension amongst the crowd rose when witnesses spotted a lone scientist identified only as Zero, forcing his way into the facility. Zero like the admin? No. Okay, I think this is a different Zero. Ooh, someone's breaking in though. Someone's breaking into the facility. But wait, why is he alone? Why is he breaking in if he's a scientist? Is he not welcome there? Some witnesses reported seeing Zero clutching a set of notes, including what looked like a security door access code and a rough sketch of a powerful fruit. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure this powerful fruit that they're talking about is the control fruit, because why would it be? It's the only fruit that's showing in progress right now. Has to be, right? Moments after Zero entered the facility, the entire island shook as a blinding flash cloaked the summit grounds in light. Oh, okay. So after he broke in, the entire island, some kind of, I guess like some blinding flash, like blinded everyone, and like something happened. I guess an explosion, because look at this picture. Something just happened. A violent eruption ripped through the facility, injuring dozens and scattering chunks of metal across the island. In the hours following the incident, Lucian finally issued a brief statement confirming that the intruder, Zero, was responsible for the incident. Uh-oh. Yo, this guy's strong, I guess, because look at the damage he done. He just destroyed this whole place. After absorbing a key ingredient that had been used to a machine at the summit, Zero fled the scene.
Love Roblox? Earn Roblox digital gift cards with Microsoft Rewards.
Oh, I see. Look. That's the control room. And someone right there, that has to be Zero right here, right? Look, there's a guy laughing. He's in the middle of like that domain, that control room. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's basically like, if you have the old control fruit, it's basically this. That has to be what it's referring to. Because we can see it right there. We can see the shape of it right there inside the facility after Zero broke in. Oh, so that must mean that he took the control fruit. That control fruit was a key ingredient for a machine that they've been trying to demonstrate at the summit by Lucian. Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. I know you guys probably don't care about the lore, the story, but for those that do, it might be pretty important for later. It might explain like other content that's coming out as well. Personally, I love lore and the story of Blox Fruits. I love like these. because it makes the game feel more immersive, you know what I mean? All right, let's break down what just happened. All right, I'm gonna try to act it out. Ignore my outfit because I'm kind of cosplaying, pretending I'm Zero. But basically, he came over here, there's a wall here, he broke in, he fought a couple bad guys, he took the control fruit, he ate it, destroyed the facility using it, or something like that. And then he escaped. Kind of sounds like that. All right, it's kind of interesting. All right, let's move on to the next story. Let's find out some more information. All right, mystery machine discovery by Claire Dooney, investigative reporter. Teams exploring the outskirts of the shattered hot and cold facility have begun recovering what little survived the blast. All these stories are going to be following up based on like what happened here. It's not just going to be a different story each one. Okay, cool. Among the debris, researchers uncovered a blueprint for a complex multi-channel device seemingly built for a fusion-based process. Technology far more advanced than anything presented during the summit. Early drafts of the design suggest that the device was only one component of a much larger system.
You